Oh, no, 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 no. Panel. Switch. There we go. Oh, I'm still gonna find some music. Let's see. Hi, Tori. Thanks for liking the live. I'm just trying to get some music going. I really want to play like. Oh, who's asking to come up? Oh, no one, I guess. Thank you for sharing the live too. Go ahead, like, tap the screen, share the live. You requested.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you? What's your age?
30.
30. Nice to meet you.
You too. Um, so, um, do you, are you, or do you believe that trans women are women?
So, I mean, yeah, like in a societal context, yes.
Okay.
So there's multiple definitions of a woman, like in like when you're going with adult human female, you're referring to someone's SMEX assigned at birth. Yes.
Right.
Yes, yes. So there is actually another definition in the Cambridge dictionary that talks about um, adult human female regardless of the SMEX they were assigned at birth. And that's because us as trans women, we basically are perceived and live day to day in life and are treated as women, you know?
I think that that's like a very general claim to make.
No, it's
That's
not.
not
I as a trans
always
woman, I'm
true.
telling you my personal experience. I am perceived and I
But like,
experience life
I respect your personal
as a
experience,
woman.
but like my personal experience too as a man, right? Like,
Yeah.
not every single trans woman is perceived as a woman. I think that you pass very
I
well.
understand that, but
I think that you pass very
I
well, but
just want to
like
also say that
most trans women don't pass as women, though. That's the problem.
that's that's the thing though, is that you're generalizing it because you look at early transitioning trans women and you think that's what trans women look like. No
That I
cap.
mean, how like not all trans
No
people.
cap.
Like, okay, let me ask you this:
Yeah, yeah, not all trans people pass, but sometimes they don't
do
want
you
to
have an
pass. Like
issue
it's
with
like a
the self
societal,
IDers?
like it's a toxic societal standard we set on trans people. Like sometimes
I
they
don't think
just
it's
don't have the
toxic.
financial means to pass. They don't have the access to surgeries that would help them pass more. Personally, I didn't need any surgeries. Like what you see right now is from just HRT. So that was that put me at an advantage, but I want to recognize the people out here that you know like don't have the means, you know? Like we're not all like given the same like um hand of cards, you know?
I get that. So then
So
let me
like
ask you this.
it's really toxic to blame trans women that quote unquote pass less because they don't fit your societal standard. It's really actually dehumanizing and insulting to
Okay, do
trans
you
women.
not know
Yeah.
that like these social contracts that we come up are literally based off societal standards and agreed upon by society?
Exactly. And
Exactly. So I'm like
the thing
confused.
is I'm asking you right now not to think about that stuff, to think about empathy for a minute here, okay? Like being trans is a whole journey. You are rejected by your family, you are rejected by your friends. You have to basically forge your own way through life.
That's not
It's a
true for all
very
trans
long
people.
process. I've been on HRT for almost 5 years.
Wait,
Um,
wait, could we like not like bring
what?
personal experiences into
No,
this?
no,
And
no, no. This is my show, buddy. If you don't want my personal experience, you're also
it's not that I don't
dehumanizing
want your
me.
personal
So
experience, but
no, you
you're
stop
trying to
talking.
use your
Stop
personal
talking. Hey,
experience and
hey,
speak
hey,
for all
hey.
trans people.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. You're on my show, okay?
Are you okay?
Yes. I just want to say though, you have to empathize right now because honestly, it's gotten to the point
I
where
empathize with trans people. I do. And I
it doesn't
understand the
sound like
science. I
it.
understand the science behind it at the end of the
Okay.
day.
Yeah, you do?
I
Yeah,
empathize
this
with
is.
them and I understand the science behind it. I understand the fact that their sex assigned at birth does not align with their gender assigned at birth. It makes
Mm-hmm.
perfect sense to me. It's just that I think that the reason why we have so much controversy centered around these topics right now is because there are some trans people who claim to be XYZ, but they make zero effort. It's solely like some of them solely base it off of, oh, I self ID as this. And because I said that I'm this, that means I'm this. But then you don't see any genuine effort to be what they say they are, and that's why it's
So,
causing
like I
controversy
said,
because
some don't have the financial means to pass
honestly,
sometimes. You know, like
and
we're
well,
all given
some of them
different
don't want to
cards.
either.
Yeah, exactly. And
So
because
then how are we gonna call
the
that a woman?
expectation society puts on trans women every single fucking day is so toxic. And we're moving in the wrong direction, by the way. We are moving in a very harmful direction towards trans people right now. And if you can't really empathize with that, like the experience and the struggle trans people go through day to day, maybe I just don't want to talk to you, you know?
Well, I mean, I I'd hate to tell you, but most people in society literally believe exactly the way that I'm thinking about this.
The thing
And it's not that we
is
don't it's not that we don't have empathy.
I'm just telling you, if we want to move forward in society and help people feel more included and respected in society, when you know, because like there are legitimately like you say like you see more not passable trans women than passable trans women, but you're freaking wrong because the passable trans women you aren't seeing
No,
because
I
we
definitely
blend
do see
in.
some of them.
We blend in.
And sometimes I wish that was
Some
true.
trans women have to blend. They don't tell a freaking soul because you know why? Because then you're automatically assumed to not be a woman at all. You
I
understand
mean,
that? Like it doesn't matter how much I pass actually. It really doesn't.
it actually okay,
No, it
sure.
doesn't. It really
Well,
doesn't.
I guess I guess basically because you're saying that you always be male, right?
Sorry?
I said, are you saying that because you will always be male? Like that's why it doesn't
No,
matter?
no, no. I'm saying that because you think I'll always be male. It's not
Well,
about what I
well,
think. It was
wait.
never
Are
about
you
what
able to
I
change
or
your
any other
specs?
trans person thought about this. You guys just love to tell us who we are, but we know who we are,
Wait,
okay?
are you?
We know
Are,
who we are.
can you change your specs?
Yes,
Oh, so what kind of like
absolutely.
surgery can you go through to change your
Absolutely.
genetic makeup and your
The
chromosomes?
the the primary sex characteristics, you can change those. Obviously, it's not the same as being having a reproductive system, and trans women are not claiming that. But you also have to understand
Okay,
that
so then you
cis
acknowledge
women
that
are
you will
born
always be
without
male then.
reproductive systems sometimes, and we still call them women. Okay,
So
trans
you
women
acknowledge
are
that
just
trans
another
women will always
type
be
of
male.
woman. Okay, are you going to talk at me or listen to me? You're on my show. You have to respect the host. Okay.
I am. I'm actually. All I did
Okay.
was ask you a question,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
All I did was ask you a question.
Well, all I'm trying to do is explain to you that the intersectionality and stuff that trans people have to deal with in society is unfucking real. And I just
I
want
could
you.
agree that I would imagine it's
Hey,
hard.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done
I'm
talking.
agreeing with you, and you're like over here. Okay.
I'm not done talking. Anyways, so the societal stigma and treatment trans people have to deal with day to day, you have to start empathizing with that and understanding that because it's getting real right now. I'm done debating about whether trans women are males or females. I'm done with it.
It's
I'm
not a
done with it.
debate. You
No,
either
I'm
are or you're
done with
not.
it. I'm done with it. Okay? I'm done with it.
Host, being male or female is not a choice. You either are or you are not. And that's just determined by chromosomes. So I don't think that it should be a debate. Like,
It's not a debate.
right. Because it's just like the second you come out, that's what you are. You know what I mean? Like, you're
No,
going to
it's
be one or
before
the
you come
other.
out. It's before you come out.
It-
You understand I've been trans my whole life.
oh my goodness.
See, you're not willing to learn. That's your problem, not
No,
mine. It's a
I
you
hear when people
problem,
say
you
that,
know?
like, oh yeah, I've been trans my whole life, but I'm not talking about transes. I'm not talking about
Oh,
your gender identity. I'm talking about
the
your genetic makeup.
the conversation wasn't about trans people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, the conversation was about
I
male and
assumed this
female.
was my show and I'm a trans woman. Ask me anything about being trans, I guess.
Uh, okay, I feel like you're gaslighting me now.
Do you?
It's okay though.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, you came to ask me a question. I came to educate you on the experience of trans people.
See, do you see how that's interesting? Because I ask you a question and then you don't answer the question and then you want to just
Yeah,
say,
but it's my show, right? Like I don't really have to answer like
okay,
everything.
okay, got it. So
Like
this was like clickbait.
no, no, it's not clickbait. I personally um
Didn't want to
would like you
actually
to
answer
understand
questions
where
and
we're
more
kind of at
so
in society right now. I just want you to understand like where we're at in society right now. Like we're done debating about this stuff because it's already like been put into law. So like the debate's over.
wait, what's
I just
been put
want to tell
into
you
law?
how I just want to inform you how trans people are currently being affected because of all this stuff that's happened.
So what how are they being affected? I'll listen.
Oh, okay. So trans people right now cannot get passports. Did you know that?
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
When did you hear this that they could?
Yeah, so it's not that they can't, it's that they can't get them by putting the wrong SMEX or gender marker.
No, so
They
you
need to put what they
understand,
were assigned at birth. That's
you go, let me finish. You go
okay.
into the passport office right now. You try to get a passport. You try to get a new passport. Even if you didn't change your name, if you're assigned male at birth and you look different from being assigned male at birth, they won't issue a passport. They've actually seized a lot of trans people's documents.
Oh
Do
my
you know
gosh,
that?
that is not true.
No, it is true.
The whole passport thing was
It is
literally
true. Like honestly,
the
I'm part of the
passport thing
trans
was
community. Like we kind of talk about like when stuff happens to us. You know,
listen,
I might be following different people than you follow. You know,
so again, the whole
you probably
trans
follow like you know like right wing media, right? Right?
what?
Are you wait? So like, are you like? Would you consider yourself like right wing or left wing?
Neither.
Neither.
It's
Okay. Yeah.
all
Like me too.
they
Me
both
too.
follow propaganda, let's be
Me
real.
too. Me too. Okay. Like I will say you are real for that. You are real for
Thank
that.
you. But like when it
Um,
comes down to the passport things, like
but
this is what
you don't agree with what the orange man's been doing.
um I agree with some of the things that he's been doing, but like
You
I
don't think that like the complete destruction of like government structures is not harmful to this country?
I think that because my thing is this, right? From what I've seen is that he's literally looking into government corruption and looking into how our tax dollars are being wasted. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that because I want my money back because I know that this stingy evil gov who keeps us literally reliant on processed food, who keeps us
Well, yeah,
on
definitely.
ebt, who puts all
Definitely.
kinds of cancerous items in our food, like these people are
Definitely.
evil and I know that they have never had our well-being at heart. And so when
I
I
agree. I
heard about
agree.
him looking into all of this, like this this corruption and the misuse of our tax dollars, I was like, I am for him disrupting these people.
Okay, but like I just want to say like it's kind of scary what he's doing to like, you know, groups like mine and immigrants and you know, stuff like that.
Well, okay. I used to be very, very pro immigration, right? Because like I
You
have
don't understand like the amount of transphobia that this whole like thing has caused. They spent over $200 million campaigning against trans people. $20,000 per trans person.
okay, wait.
They spit out the propaganda during Trump's election, during Trump's campaign. He spent over $200 million on anti-trans ads.
Okay, host. Now,
Yes.
I will say this, okay? I think that like prior to 20 I would say prior to 2019, right? I
Mm-hmm.
feel like trans people were just simply existing. They were just thriving. Okay. I feel like they were just living life how they needed to live under the
Yeah.
radar, whatever. Nobody was caring. I feel like once they started to push trans women or women, once all of this, because I'm
Can
gonna
you
be honest,
translate
right?
up to
It
this?
felt like these different ideologies were trying to be forced onto people. I feel like once people were being forced onto these things, and once like the whole non-binary thing of oh we're genderless but our pronouns are they she, and it's like wait she directly exists on the binary. Once things started to not make sense, and like because I feel like there was a moment in time where people empathized and people were trying to understand, but once that it felt like people's backs were being pushed against the wall, that's when it became this huge society unnecessary outbreak of people being very very mean towards trans people and all of these things. But it's when you try to force something onto someone and people feel like their back is against the wall, then they become very very defensive, and that's when things go downhill.
So I just want to say though, like, um, oh shit.
You're good.
But yeah, sorry. What was that last thing? What did you like just say? Like,
That like that before 2019, like trans people were thriving. There
oh, okay,
weren't these issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Okay, so you also know like this was around the time like TikTok started, and like we were just like more visible on social media too.
Yeah.
Like I honestly blame a lot of this stuff to social media.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but
like
like there's also like extreme versions, right? Like there's the ones who like for instance Lily Tino, right? Like that person is literally very harmful towards what trans people are trying to accomplish. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
think we should just let people be themselves. I don't really follow Lily Tino, but you know,
But
like
like if you understood what she does and how she weaponizes
what does she do?
being basically what she does is she goes to different restaurants and goes to different like places of service,
Yeah, I've
and
seen that.
she already knows that she looks like a man, and so she
Yeah.
sets up her camera to purposely be misgendered, and then she has like a mental breakdown and basically tries to guilt trip the person who misgendered her or whatever, and then she tries to play victim and get kicked out of places
I
and try to
have
say,
I honestly have no comment on that. I would have to like do my own research on her. But like honestly, that's the thing is like every like there's gonna be some people, you know, that do stuff, you know. It's like they like I don't like I don't think like it's not because she's trans. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just because
what do you
she's
mean?
doing. I don't know. You know, it's like I have no like I feel like I have to do more research on Lily Tino to like know if like I'm gonna like
Well,
cancel
she
myself.
like that person is just one example of like of what I'm saying in terms of like it's it's not progressing towards the ultimate goal of like of trans people just wanting to exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like that's the thing is like just I mean like I don't think Blair White speaks well for the community, you know. I think Buck Angel's pretty harmful for the community too, you know. Like there's gonna be like some like that's why like trans people are just people, right? So like there's gonna like just in every part of society, you know, like there's gonna be people you don't like, you know. Blair White's respected, yeah, by some people. Some people I
Uh,
don't really talk to.
I think that Blair White, I think that she actually helps your community a lot because people, like, I feel like people who are usually resistant towards people like Lily Tino are more accepting of Blair White because she actually exists in her truth.
Hmm.
Like, she actually makes effort to be what she said and who she says she is.
Just a second. I'm going to turn off the chat
Why?
because they need to tap the screen more. Like we're only at 2K likes. This is pretty.
Tell us about your transition journey.
Okay. Yeah. So like just so I
Whatever you're
started
comfortable sharing.
I basically I came out when I was 26.
Okay.
I was already kind of like starting to like go to therapy and stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, I just got on HRT when I was 27, and yeah, like I had like before my transition, like I had a wife, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, tell me more. This is interesting.
Yeah, no, like that's like it'd be crazy to tell you like my entire life story because like
No, like
it's a
honestly,
long story.
you should contact You should contact Lifetime or like maybe have like a Bravo sitcom.
Oh, nah, I don't think it would be like a sitcom, but maybe, maybe. I mean, there's like, I don't even know where to start, honestly.
So like
Um,
how did your ex-wife respond or react?
she was actually very supportive, actually. She like actually was really like happy like I like was finding myself because like she could tell like that like I finally found a part of like recognized a part of myself that like
Were there signs that
made
you
me
were
feel
like
more like who I am, like yeah.
were
Huh?
there signs that you were
Oh
already?
yeah, like all throughout my life.
And like did she know that before you guys got married and everything?
No, but in my defense, like I suppressed it for a long time, like to where I didn't like like a lot of trans people don't accept their own like identity for a long time because societal stigma and just um also just like not understanding what's wrong with you too sometimes, just like you like think it's something wrong with you for a long time, you know
Yeah.
because it's not just like the affinity towards like female things. It's also like the dysphoria that you sometimes like deal with when it comes to just going through puberty and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a lot deeper than just like wanting to like dress up. That's definitely something that
Of
relieves
course.
dysphoria, but like
Yeah.
you
I
have to
think it's
understand like the underlying cause, like shaving my body also like relieved dysphoria.
I think it's like very it's very problematic when people just think that that there's no neurophysiology going on behind this identity.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say here. It's like the journey trans people have to go through to like even like understand who they are and like have the courage to like go seek help and stuff and
Mhm.
talk to a therapist and all those things, and then added on top of that the societal pressure of coming out to your closest friends and family. Like the thing is like coming out is not just like a one and done thing. You have to come out multiple times to people. Like I'm still coming out to people. Like
Mhm.
every time I'm up here, I'm coming out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like question.
Yeah.
Why like if you cuz how can I put it? I guess I'm confused, right? Because if you believe that T women are women, then
hmm
what's the point of even telling people that you're trans at this point, since you already believe that you're
I'm here like to advocate for the community, right? Because like just like anyone who is part of the community like wants to, stand up and use their voice definitely should right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel it's necessary because um it's been a goal of mine for like the whole like almost the whole time because like I suffered so much, so much like to find myself.
Mm-hmm.
And like I want to share that with the world, like how much it saved me, saved my life, like to like finally like express myself in the like the realest form.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this person on the outside was like always on the inside, and it's kind of weird when that person is always like interacting and talking with people on the inside, but like you're not, like people aren't seeing you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a journey like most people go through in life, just to find their true selves, because society puts us in boxes, and like um we're all like kind of made to kind of like be held to a certain societal standard, and we honestly lose ourselves. And it takes a long time to find yourself and do self-reflection and do inner work and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been like I've been like I've dated a couple, like a couple people, like for like a small amount of time, like while I've been transitioning, but mostly it's just been like doing all the inner work on myself. Like, did you laugh?
No, no, no. That was a bag. That was a bag.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no. Okay, can I like okay, so when it comes down to like alleged straight men who date trans women,
Mm-hmm.
like what don't you think that like that man is like actually GAY like or like not G like wouldn't you consider that to be a Q relationship?
Um, you could go as far to say it's at least a Q relationship, I guess. I think that would be honestly a better way to put it than like full on GAY.
Yeah.
But like a lot of straight men like are literally straight men, that are into trans women.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like you
literally.
have to
Like,
slightly be into
well, you have to be okay with it, but like a lot of times, like there's guys that like want nothing to do with that.
right because they're
No, but
straight.
like, do you understand? There's like other places. I'm not gonna teach you trans anatomy right now, okay? That's not the class. Not the class.
Yeah, yeah, but like I get what you mean, but like because like a straight man would not be interested in a trans woman, right? Like
Oh, there's plenty of straight men into trans women.
no, no, no. I think that there's straight men who think that a trans woman could be beautiful or like look nice, but like that doesn't mean that like they desire to be with them.
You understand? Like, what about post-op trans women?
No, like that's still male. Like it's a straight man would not be into that.
Dude, like literally you would not be able to tell. You might have had sex with a post-op. You never know. You never know. You
Uh,
never know.
okay. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest.
Huh.
Most T women that pass, right? You will end up being able to tell because usually their voice gives it away. A lot of their voices that a lot like because I'm telling you, testosterone is very hard to counteract.
That's the thing, is like you think that when you're clocking trans women, that's when you're seeing all trans women. You're not. You're not always seeing all
I'm
trans
not saying
women.
every single one is clockable and like oh you can tell right. I know that
No,
some of them
no,
pass
not
very
every
well.
single one is. If that's just completely false. That's completely false.
No, I just said that. I just said I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's every single one.
Yeah. But
I'm
like
saying
even they're
like
unclockable to their doctors. You understand that? Like they're unclockable to their
some of them
doctors.
are.
Like,
Yes, I agree. There are
yes.
some. I
They
just
go in,
think
they
that
get they get an exam down in their hoo-ha, and they don't even know the difference. Not
okay,
even the doctors.
now that's cap. That's cap.
That is not cap. That is
They
not cap, I
definitely
swear.
know the difference. I'm sorry.
No, I swear I'm not capping. I swear I'm not
Dude,
capping.
doctors aren't dumb. Like they know the
No, I
anatomy.
swear. Like I literally no, like when a girl's having when you get the pap exam,
Uh-huh.
um they literally can't tell the difference.
Yes, they okay. I
They
mean,
literally can't. I'm telling you, there's
okay.
been many reports from trans women of like having to specify to their doctors. I've had to specify to my doctor just about my own anatomy, because like they will give me like stuff for cis females just because of the way I look, because they're not like pulling down my pants. you know?
Well, the thing is that every single doctor should already know what you are biologically, anyways. Because if
Yeah,
they don't,
I try my best. I'm talking about the nurse practitioner that comes in and
well,
like
no, it
gives
should
me
be on
the
your medical
like
chart. Like
the
it should
nurse
be on your
prac
medical chart because that's essential to your
the
care.
nurse practitioner comes in. She's not looking at my chart. She's just taking down information.
I get
But
that, but like,
she'll like tell me like, oh yeah, I'm going to like give you this. I'm like, no, like I can't do that. I'm like, she's like, oh, why not? I'm like, I'm trans, and she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I have to
but
like
like it should
explain. I have to like. Some people think I'm lying when I tell them I'm trans. Okay.
it should say that on your chart though, is what I'm saying. Like it should say what you were assigned at birth, male or female.
Yes, but they aren't looking at that. The
Well,
nurse
then report
practitioner
them.
is not looking at that.
Well, then they need to be reported. How are you going to provide care to someone without knowing what SMECs they are?
I'm talking about like at like a nurse practitioner at like a Planned Parenthood or something, you know? Like some
Um,
place you go where or like the emergency room, you know? Some place you go that you don't go all the time. You don't
okay.
you don't have like a medical record with those places or like
Yeah.
urgent care.
But they do usually ask too.
They don't ask if you were assigned male or female at birth. They don't. Up until like some places don't even like just ask you what gender you are. They don't even ask your assigned sex. Some places,
Yeah.
but some places do ask your assigned sex, and I do. I say I definitely would. I want the right care, you know.
No, for sure, for sure. That I mean,
But I have to like all I'm trying to say is that there's some men. It literally like they're more like into the booty than like anything else, you know? That's what I'm trying to say.
wait, say that
I don't
again.
know if like
Oh, I see. I,
that's what I'm trying to say is like there's straight guys that are just like you know like
yes, yes.
they don't care like about that part at all. Like they don't care.
Then they're probably not.
They're straight. That's what I'm telling you. They're straight. They like literally don't care about that because they're not attracted to that part of my body.
I'm gonna be honest, okay? There's no way that you can be straight and
Yes.
and seek trans women. It's just
No.
impossible.
I swear,
Oh,
man. Like you
but
don't know
wait,
the kind of people that go after girls like us.
it is literally it's literally people who are part of the community who are going after you. I
No.
promise.
I swear to you.
Listen, any man, right?
I
Any
swear.
man,
I
any
swear
man.
you have friends that are on the low with trans women. I swear.
Exactly, dude. You're proving my point.
It's on the low. It's
Exactly,
on the low with a lot of guys. That's why
exactly. That just goes to show that they're part of the community,
they're
dude.
not part of the community.
Yes, they
They're
are.
straight.
But wait. Think about it, right? What does GAY mean?
Okay, like okay. It's a man attracted to another
No,
man.
it's not.
It's a
It's
man
males.
attracted
It's
to another
two
man.
males
Yeah.
attracted to each
No,
other.
it's
That's what it is.
two men attracted to each
Look
other.
up the definition because you're wrong.
But I'm trying to tell you that's what GAY is. Because
Hold on.
no,
Because
no, I'm
earlier,
like listen to me for a second. I
okay,
don't I'm just like hear me out, okay?
okay.
You just hear me out.
Because I'm about to
Um
call out a contradiction, just so you know. But go ahead.
a GAY man wouldn't be attracted to me. I swear to you. I have plenty of GAY friends that are just my friends.
Okay, so let me call out this contradiction now. Earlier, you said that SMEX and gender are not the same thing. You just conflated the two when I said that it is not a man and a man, it's a male and a male. But you tried to merge man and male right now. So
No,
where do you actually stand?
because like someone like a straight a straight uh male If they're sleeping with a trans guy, that is gay. That is so
No.
gay. That is so gay. That is like
That's
that is gay.
only
That's gay.
only if they're post-op down
No,
there.
no, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Doesn't matter. Playing bottoms in the
No.
community does not
No.
matter. Does not
That
matter.
that makes zero sense because
Does not matter.
that
You don't
person
understand the community.
that
That's your
person would
problem, not
still
mine.
that person would still
That's
be able to have children. That doesn't even make sense.
that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be a trans man. It would just
GAY
be.
people can have children. Men can get pregnant. Those are the men that can get pregnant.
Do you not realize that there's hella trans men that still look like women? Like they still look like what they were assigned at birth.
Again,
So like
again,
we can't say that.
you're
That's
only
not
talking
true.
about the ones you can see. And it's pretty on it.
But
Like
like
there are a
remember
lot of
though,
trans men out there that like you would never freaking know. Like 6 foot tall, beard, like
yeah, they pass better than trans
big
women.
old beard, like
But you don't see straight men going after trans men though. That's not normal. Like that would be weird.
you don't see straight men going after trans men. No, but that's what I'm saying. Is it would be GAY. That's why they aren't.
It would
That's why
not
they weren't.
actually
You know, that would be
because
GAY. That would be GAY.
hold on.
That's GAY.
Let's be honest for a second because technically trans men pre-op would literally have the anatomy that would deem someone to be straight. If we're just going off of the definition of what it means to be straight versus what it means to be GAY, pre-op trans men would literally have the anatomy to deem a man who seeks
It
that
doesn't
person out.
matter. Do you know
Yes,
it's
it
not
does.
that's not a
I feel like you're not being genuine.
no, like you have to understand is that whole area like changes a lot under T. Like a lot. And I want to say right now you would not be attracted. Like if I'm assuming you're straight. Is that a
Yeah.
good assumption? No?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So like that area down there you would not be attracted to as a straight man at all. At all. Like even if you just saw that area, would not want it. It's
Dude,
totally like a
that doesn't
man's
even make sense.
area. It's totally a man area. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Anatomy doesn't define gender.
Have you heard of
Exactly.
like those interesting T people who like where it's a T man and a T woman and they get together and then they have a child together?
Yeah, I knew one. I knew
Yeah.
a couple.
Like is that
I think
not
it's
weird and like
no,
very
I think it's beautiful. It's like a seahorse couple.
that's like pretty that's like
Seahorses do it.
dude if I saw that I would start having gender dysphoria.
Maybe you do.
No. Definitely don't.
Okay. Anyways, you guys, we're close to 5K likes. If we can get to 5K likes, I'll drop them. Okay. I noticed some people in the chat were
Dang, why are people so hateful?
they're not hateful. They just like they don't like
They're
it
just
when
emotional.
people, like no, it's not emotional. Like I
That's
see where they're
exactly what
coming from,
it is.
I do.
I've
I
been
feel
nothing
you.
but be supportive
But
and
yeah,
just
let's get to 5K likes. Tap that screen, you
and
guys.
we've had a very, very good conversations if you ask me.
I agree. I agree. I agree. You know what? You've like out of the assholes I've had up here before, like you've definitely been like a very pleasant person to talk to.
Thank you. Likewise. And
Oh,
it
five
was
kills.
honestly nice to
Have a
like
good
learn
one.
more.
See ya. Um, okay. Gothic succubus. Oh, you're my friend. I'm gonna only like right now I'm gonna only have like opposition up. So anyone that's opposition, I'm just doing like one-on-one conversations today. Just so you guys know. But Yeah, but honestly, I think he had some he was very respectful in the conversation, and I definitely got to explain my experience. If you guys have been here for most of the time, like I got to like talk about me for a little bit. So I think that was a win, you know. I think honestly when trans people can like share their own stories and um you know give that piece of humanity to people, like I really do believe that helps, you know. Oh, Kuro, I think you were an op, weren't you? I think you were. Right? Right?
Yeah, I am what?
You
I'm
you're
not a
like,
stranger to this live. I've been here before.
yeah. I forget. Are you friendly or not?
I try to be friendly. I hope I'm friendly.
No, but like are you an op or
I don't an op. I don't know what that means. I've been
opposition?
I've had at least 20 conversations with you for for at least.
Yeah.
So I try to be respectful. I try to hear everyone out. I said I'm surprised or I'm glad that I found your channel again because I unfollowed you.
Oh,
Uh, not for any reason that our
I think
discussions.
I unfollowed you too.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
you
so
voted for Orange Man. We were friends, and then you voted for
I did
Orange
not vote for
Man.
Orange Man. I specifically said I did not vote for
Oh, you
Orange
did
Man.
not.
I
Okay.
did not. Yeah.
Why did
No,
I
it's
unfollow
just
you?
well, I have no idea. But I I unfollowed you just for a couple of days because I wanted to delete everything even remotely political from my TikTok, and I blocked 500 people this week,
Damn.
and yeah, I unfollowed. I didn't block you, but I unfollowed you just
Oh,
to
yeah.
just because I don't probably not via your intention, but your channel is classified as somewhat political in TikTok's algorithm. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
unfollowed you to just sort of get out of that realm because like it's exhausting now. Like
Really? Wait. So my
not your content, but just the entire political landscape is just exhausting. Like
yeah.
I want to have like just I want to talk to my friends about random shit.
I
I don't
agree.
want to.
You know, we'll be doing that later if you don't have anything to like talk about with this stuff. But I
Yeah,
do like the hangouts and the safe spaces.
yeah. No, like I said, like I only like I said, I never blocked you. I unfollowed you for a little bit
No
just
worries.
because for some reason TikTok thought your account was like, and I guess to a degree it is politically or it has some political connotations.
Hmm.
So no, but I've legit blocked like 1,000 accounts like this for the past 2 weeks because like it's annoying. Like I get everyone hates Orange Man, but like can't we just talk about like fucking Magic the Gathering or like I miss people just having normal human
I know,
conversations.
right? Like you wish you
Like
miss people just
I
like
have
hanging
never cared
out
about
and like,
politics that much. It's never
yeah,
been a big part. Like
I
it's
feel that.
so like I've just been blocking so many accounts. I'm just trying to get back to like a normal TikTok. Like I just want to talk to people about nerd shit or whatever. So
I feel that.
I'm getting a spam call. So
Okay.
I mean I don't know who it's from. All right, I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna see
Okay.
what this spam
Later.
call's about.
That was a cool ringtone. Oh, what's going on? um Yeah, I'll just bring you up. Hello.
Oh, hello. I kind of just wanted to support you on debating like transphobic people.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I like having like a one-on-one conversation sometimes because like, I don't know, it can just like sometimes be overwhelming, sometimes having like a bunch of people on a panel, you know?
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I
How you
just
doing?
really like debating people.
I got that. I got you.
It's like one
Okay.
of my favorite things.
Well, I guess just keep tapping the screen well, except for you, Succubus.
Yeah, that would be
But
annoying to listen to.
well, yeah, no, just because apparently it affects the algorithm. But
It does?
apparently, I mean, some people say it doesn't, but I just like to,
Just in case.
yeah, just a precaution. Let's see. Looks like we got someone. Oh, he's asking to come back up. I
His
guess we can
call
talk to
probably
you again.
wasn't.
Yeah, we'll talk to you again.
Welcome back.
Hi. I have a
Hello.
question for Succubus, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. So, this is obviously going to be. I just had a question about your name. Do you know what that stands for?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm listening.
Gothic is because I'm goth, and succubus is a demon that. Sorry, the English is not my first language, so if it takes some
You're good.
time, that's why. And the succubus is a demon that entices men and sucks their soul out. Pretty much.
And do you truly believe in this demon?
Oh no, I'm a anti-religious atheist. I
Okay.
don't believe in God or demons or anything. I just think succubuses are cool.
Got it. Okay. I mean, that makes me feel a little more at ease. The only reason why I asked is because I'm Christian and I used to be demonically oppressed by both incubus and succubus.
Oh no, I don't believe in all that. I just think
I
that
know you don't,
these
but I'm
stuff
just sharing, like, those things are very, very real, and I actually know an ex-witch who used to send those demons after certain people that they did not like.
Yeah, I just think like
Like,
demons and
I
such
think that
stuff.
we
I
take the
just think they're
spiritual
really
realm for
cool.
granted, is all I'm saying.
I've played a lot of The Witcher and such stuff, so
But
like
let me tell you this, right? Like, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to like sway your mind or trying to convert you or anything. But if you, because what I do know is that when you play with demons and things like that, oftentimes they will show up and they will torment. So if you ever feel as though you're under attack and you're experiencing different dreams where something's trying to snatch your soul or whatever the case may be, please feel free to reach out. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We don't have to discuss it any further or whatever the case may be, but I hope that everything, is good.
yeah. Let's just keep it on topic because I could argue about that for a long time. But you don't want that, believe me.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Pumpkin.
Pumpkinhead.
So like, I kind of want to know like what's your stance on trans people? Like how hardcore are you in the anti-trans?
Yeah, I'm not even anti-trans because trans people are still human beings. I'm just anti-trans people trying to say that they're men and women. I think that they should just say that they're trans. Personally.
But like you do know there is more to both being a man and woman than just physical stuff, right? There's way more to it. Gender isn't only something based in physical form.
Okay. It starts with that.
You know, women who have their ovaries removed, they're still women.
See, I 1,000,000% agree with that statement. However, I don't like it when trans people try to weaponize people with disabilities or women who have genetic conditions to justify their transness or to justify them trying to say that they're a woman.
But people say that it's only something physical. But if you have the ovaries removed, you're still a woman because there's more to being a woman than just physical things.
No. Here's the
Why I
thing,
said
right?
I'm not
Here's the thing.
minimizing diseases at all. I'm
Most
literally
women, right? Like
there's
any female that is a typical functioning person, right? When I say typical functioning, I'm talking about without genetic condition, without disabilities. They will be born with all of the female anatomy. So, if there is a female who has a genetic condition and doesn't have said anatomy, yes, that doesn't make her any less of a female, because if that condition was not present, then she would have all of those things. When it comes down to males, however, they were never supposed to have any of those parts at the end of the day. That's the difference.
but there's still so much more to being a woman than just having ovaries.
Nobody said that there wasn't, though.
Like there's a difference between your smacks and your brain. The structure of trans people's brains are different. They're actually more similar to the specs they identify with.
Yeah, they much more align with the gender they. I was gonna say thing because I don't have a better word for it.
But
again,
also, there's plenty of peer-reviewed and empirical data on this.
It still doesn't make you something that you're not, though, is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I'm a biological woman. I'm saying
like we're not saying we can change what we were born as. You know?
Right, but it feels like you guys are when you're trying to remove the prefix.
That's the thing, is like you think it's like an agenda, like we're trying to do stuff. We're just trying to be ourselves. That's it.
And here's the thing,
the fact
right?
is
Do you not realize that like
are perceived in society as the gender we align with? So I just think it would be better, like on a societal level, just to like treat people with respect. That's it.
Well, we were doing that until we were pushed against a wall where we were being forced to call you guys certain things that some other people may not believe in.
Let me reinforce this. Over $200 million spent on anti-trans propaganda during his campaign.
What'd you say?
Over $200 million spent on anti-trans propaganda during his campaign.
I would rephrase that.
There's been a lot of propaganda. There's been a lot of misinformation being spread.
I would rephrase that as $200 million being spent on...
Like, you understand, like, a bunch of people that are not educated on the subject, not actually informed on who trans people aren't actually trans people, are the ones that are creating this kind of conversation. Well, you understand?
If you guys weren't forcing things onto other people, this would have never happened.
We're not forcing anything onto anyone.
Anything on anyone.
We're not.
So then why are you guys going into women's spaces?
I can tell you why we aren't forcing it on anyone. All of Western psychiatry, psychology, and medical science supports trans women existing and supports them being called women. I'm bipolar and have ADHD, and I speak with psychiatrists, psychologists, psych nurses, and doctors, and they all support it. I haven't met a single one that wasn't supportive.
Yeah, because they want to keep their jobs. Obviously.
that has nothing
Yeah,
to do
because
with
they
it.
could get
It's
fired
because
for they could get
they've read the
fired for not being
university.
inclusive. What do you
No,
mean?
no,
That's
no,
like the
no.
worst argument I've ever heard.
No, you can't just say that. They've read psychiatry and psychology on a university level.
They
Of
have
course
to
they
do
support
those
it.
things to keep their
They don't
jobs.
have to do
Yes,
those
they
things.
do. Okay,
They,
do you
okay,
then explain to
you
me
don't
why when
think
people hold on, explain to me why when people literally call someone whatever gender they were assigned at birth, when and the person's trans, why they get fired when they misgender that person. It is literally because they literally go along with these things to keep their jobs,
no.
okay?
The
And
thing
stop trying to
is,
make it seem
They
like they
get
agree
no,
with
they get
everything.
fired when they
you,
repeatedly misgender someone on purpose and harass them.
Exactly.
That's when they
you,
get fired.
you are wildly wrong on that thing. The thing about medical science, especially psychology and psychiatry, is that they would be up in arms if they were forced to tell people that to enforce people's delusions if it was a delusion. It's not a
Well, it's in the
delusion.
DSM-5, so
They would be absolutely up in arms and raging if they were forced to do that. Psychologists, psychiatrists, and doctors are some of the absolutely proudest people in their jobs there ever existed.
I don't think
They,
you understand
they,
how much trans care brings to like the pockets of the medical industry, doctors, and the pharmaceutical industry. This is more
the
than
thing
this is
about
a
science is
this is a
scientists don't
multi-trillion
care
dollar
about
business. Do you
politics.
really think that they're just gonna
Wait,
like tell the truth and be like, oh no, you
wait,
guys are
wait, wait.
delusional,
You're
sorry.
saying being trans is a multi-trillion-dollar business?
Oh, 1,000,000%. Do you guys
It
not
is.
realize how much money you guys bring to the medical industry? You guys have to be on
That is
hormones.
that is straight up cap, dude. That is
That's
straight
You have
straight
to
cap.
up, dude.
you have to be on hormones the rest of your life.
Dude,
Those procedures are very expensive.
Who do you
Yes,
think's paying for them?
the
that's
government has
just
been.
not true at
No,
all. You're
not
only thinking
always.
about this in a American sort of way. You know, I'm from Denmark. Doctors
Why are you
here,
even talking about America
no
then?
one, no one here in Denmark would ever make that kind of money by pushing a trans agenda at all.
They
No
already
one makes
do.
money from those things.
They already
No, they
do.
don't. You, you are thinking of it in an American way. You need to think like a European here. There
They
isn't
make
that
a
kind
killing
of
off of you guys.
sort of things here.
I'm
But still
alive.
they support it.
Oh, sorry.
And
It's
you
okay.
know, yeah, there's a lot of money in things like I'm bipolar. There's a lot of things
Oh
in
man.
psychiatry where they make a lot of money because it's chronic conditions you can't get out of. But trans people is under 1% of the general population. They don't make that kind of money from under 1% of a general
Yes, they
population
do.
at all.
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't.
No, they
And
don't.
again, why would they push it in a place like Denmark?
Give
You
me the
you know,
data. You're making the claim. Give me the data.
do you know what
Give
I
me.
pay for my medication
Okay,
here in Denmark?
hello,
Medication
hello.
here in Denmark
Yes.
for me
Go ahead.
is
I
like
have a question for
$10 or
you,
something a month.
I'm sorry, Gothic Succubus. Let me ask this guy a question real quick. So you're saying that they make a killing off of trans women in the medical
Unaliving.
industry?
Unaliving.
I didn't say trans
Unalive?
women.
No,
I'm just saying
I'm not.
trans
I'm not
care.
saying that. I'm
Trans
saying that
care
you're
in
saying
general.
that they make a lot of money in the medical industry off trans women, right?
No, trans people.
Trans people. Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's exploitive.
No,
No,
again,
what's
But the
wrong? What's wrong
fact
with
that
that?
they make trillions of dollars off of us is false.
can
I
I
never
please?
said that they make trillions. I said that it's a $1 trillion
You said
industry.
trillions. You said trillions.
Yeah, I said it's a $1 trillion
after you
industry.
said that. You
Oh my
said
God.
yes.
Okay, but
Can I
what?
please say
Okay,
this?
but what's wrong with that though? That's my question. They make trillions off of all medical conditions.
Yeah,
So
I have
why
something that
why do you have
totally
such
ruins his
why do you have
argument.
such a problem with them making so much money off treating gender dysphoria?
Okay, so I don't think that you were here when it was being discussed, but the goth person down here was saying how, oh, well, medicine agrees with our identity and all the, and I'm like, yeah, of course they do, because they make money off of you. Why would they
No,
not?
they
Well,
don't. You need to listen
no.
to me for
Yes,
once.
they do.
I live in Denmark. Okay, the government here is responsible for paying a huge proportion of people's medicine. If it wasn't true, the Danish government wouldn't support it
Oh my
because they
gosh. Oh my
lose
gosh.
money on. No, the Danish government lose money on people being on medication because they have
Is
to
the
pay
government
for
the
it.
ones diagnosing you? No, it's the
No,
psychiatrists who are diagnosing you. You have to
yeah,
go through
and
you have to go through
the
months of therapy. Hold
psychiatrists
on, hold
here
on.
don't.
Let me rationalize it for you. You have to go through months of therapy, right? From a psychiatrist that you are paying. So if a
I'm
psychiatrist is
not paying for it.
thinking,
The
right,
government is paying for it.
if a psychiatrist is thinking, these people have to come see me for a whole couple of years before they, oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of continual
Again,
money in
no.
my pocket.
Can you please
No, but
listen to me again?
listen,
Now,
listen,
can I
listen,
please
listen,
can I
listen,
please tell him
listen.
this?
Go ahead.
Again,
Wait, wait, wait,
you're
wait,
thinking of
succubus.
it in
So
Inca. Can I please tell him this?
1%. Okay.
Inca, 21. You're thinking of it in an American way. Can I please tell you how the Danish government works?
You just
Okay, so
did.
Danish healthcare. The thing is, the government pays for everything here. A psychiatrist in a hospital, I don't pay him at all. The government pays him, and the
Exactly.
government doesn't push anything on him, and he doesn't get that kind of money. He has a set salary every month. He don't get more by more people seeing him or by less people seeing him. He gets exactly the same, no matter how many people sees him.
So there's nobody in private healthcare there's no physicians who do private healthcare.
Private healthcare here is very, very limited. It's
Got
only
it.
the
So
rich
there are
that go
people.
to private healthcare.
So there are people who do private healthcare, correct?
Yeah, but it's limited. It's very, very
Well,
limited.
well, just know this:
Most
they're
of
making a
public
killing,
healthcare.
or they're making an unaliving.
No, by far, the
So
large
less
majority
than they're making an
of any medical
unaliving off
care
of.
here.
Okay, wait. They're making an unaliving off of less than 1% of the population, and you don't mean to tell me, you don't mean to say that they're not making an unaliving off of cancer patients, like way more, and like the dialysis
He's just
and
trying to
stuff.
find a problem. So let me ask him
Cancer's
this.
normal. Those
Like a
things
lot
are
of
normal,
a
right?
lot more people have cancer. I think, right?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
remember, the
Sophia
only
says
reason
the
why I
government
said
owns the
the only reason I
facility where
said what I
trans people
said
can
was
be.
because of the premise of him saying, "Well, the psychiatrists agree with it, the medical doctors agree with us." Yeah, because they make money off of you.
No, they don't.
Wait,
Don't you
so are you
understand?
saying, succubus darling, hold up. So are you saying the only reason that medical doctors and medical professionals are agreeing to treat trans people is so they can make money?
No, what I'm saying is that the reason why they agree and are trying to push this agenda of trans women or women and trans
It
men or
doesn't
men
make
is because they make money off of you guys.
But
That's what I
21,
that's what I
why
just
would
said.
enough to
public
where it's a
psychiatrists support
significant
it? They don't
addition
make
to
money off it.
profits.
Listen. Gender dysphoria is a real medical condition, and the only way to treat it is through gender affirming care. So that is the only way that we're gonna, thrive in a society, through gender affirming care. So they have to, that's it's part of it's a whole medical thing. They have to accept it.
So basically what you're saying is that because you guys feel like you're something else that you were not assigned at birth, that everyone else has to agree to it.
It would be like
I don't
saying
care.
my
Look,
bipolar
Didn't I
condition
didn't
is
I
only
just
accepted
explain to
if they
you
make
how it's
money off
not
it.
just something
One at a time.
Succubus,
One at a time.
wait. Look.
I'm the host.
Repeat what you just said.
Wait. Oh, okay.
21. Repeat what you just said.
I said, so basically what you're saying is that because you guys feel like you're something that you were not assigned at birth, because you guys feel something different than what you were assigned at birth, everyone else has to agree with what you're saying you are.
Yeah, because psychiatry agrees with it.
21. You don't have to agree with anything, and I don't care if you agree with me being
We'll
trans
still be
or
here.
whatever. You're not getting in the way of my gender affirming care. That's that. And it's actually quite funny because earlier in this live you said you didn't have a problem with trans, all this anti-trans, like this anti-trans tone. It's kind of crazy.
That I didn't have a problem with it?
Yeah, you said that earlier in the live.
What
and
do you
now
mean?
you're spewing like you said that you did not have a problem with trans people.
I don't.
But now you're over here saying, well, you're
Yeah, I
spewing
don't have an issue
anti-trans
with trans
rhetoric
people,
saying,
and I made it very clear that I understand the
but to
incongruity.
say that to say that we're pretending or we're because we think we're something that we're not, that's like a very anti-trans like dog whistle that you're throwing out there.
See, that's what I don't like, right? Like, I can disagree with the fact that I don't believe that you guys are men and women. I believe you're trans men and women.
But this is the thing. It doesn't matter if you disagree or not. You
You
don't get
screaming
in the
out
way of like,
anti-trans, that is called victim mentality. Because I never ever said, oh, I
no,
don't
it's
like.
not. No,
I
it's
never said I
not.
don't like
No,
T
it's
people.
not.
It is.
No, it's
It
not.
is. It's almost like when you
No.
guys scream out transphobia for anyone who disagrees with your ideology. It's not, and it's
It's
problematic
not an
It's
because
not an
ideology.
ideology.
it's problematic
Or
for the
It's
people.
ideology.
literally a medical
It's
diagnosis. It's
problematic
not
for
an
the
No, it is an
people who
ideology.
ideology, though.
actually
This is what I'm talking
experience real
about. This is what I'm talking
transphobia.
about.
Hey,
This
you
is
know
what
what
I'm
it?
talking about.
Hey, you know what is an ideology? Fascism.
MAGA.
Nazism, MAGA, that's an ideology. Being
Yeah.
trans is an ideology.
Inca.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. We love the
But
TikTok shop.
21, again, you're thinking of it in an American viewpoint. You think the medical industry is just some big monster. But like, again, here in Denmark, the Danish government
Bro,
is
I
so
don't
fucking
care about
stingy.
Denmark and
No,
Danish, whatever.
you have to. Can you
I
please
live
let
in
me finish?
America, bro. I have
Hey,
not
can you
been
not
Yeah,
talk
disrespected
okay.
like that.
over
Not
the
everyone
panelists,
lives
please?
in America. Okay,
I
again,
know.
the
I
Danish
live in
government
America and
is
Canada.
I'm gonna
the
mute
Danish
you.
government is stringy as fuck. Like, really fucking stringy. Like, if they saw no real use for supporting trans people, they wouldn't support it. And again, Danish psychiatry is by like 80%, 90% probably, all of psychiatrists in Denmark works for the public healthcare sector, because the public healthcare sector is by far the largest sector of healthcare here. And they all support it. And they don't make more money by more people coming in or less people coming in. They just make the money they do every month. They don't make money by pushing
Bro, you said
medications,
this already.
because that's literally fucking illegal here. You can't do shit like
I'm
that.
done with that guy. I muted him several times and he still talks over you. And I'm done with that. You need to respect the panelists when you're up here.
I like how I said you already said that, but I said that because you didn't fucking listen.
Hi, what's your age?
I am 24.
Okay, what's up?
I was one to request up because that guy was annoying me, to say the least.
Oh, okay. Oh, you wanted to talk to him?
Yeah, because biologically speaking, purely scientific fact verified, 13 different chromosomes are used to determine your biological SMEX, which is over 80 trillion combinations, which somehow is the only binary in all of nature. We do not see it with light, we do not see it with species, we do not see it with anything else, except for this thing. And it's like, please tell me how uneducated you are.
Right.
The wildest thing is just like that they think there's nothing more to being a woman than biological sex things. Like, there's so much more to it.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if we are talking about biology, every human starts off as female in the womb until the SRY gene mutates. So we're basically all women, and men are just mutants of females. If
And
you want to
technically,
get
the
scientific,
government validates that now too.
exactly. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to Musical Notes guy. Thank you for having me on, babe.
Of course. Have a good one.
You too.
Hey, Natalie.
Like, there's so much more to being a woman. Like, everything
yeah.
I do, how I live, how I carry myself, how I look, how literally
a woman
products I use, hair products.
is also like how I'm perceived in society and treated in society. And
I have all the same societal problems as women do, plus the
Yeah.
ones trans people do.
Exactly. Like, we don't have the same upbringing, but every woman has a different upbringing, right?
I'm seen as weak and
Hi,
emotional and
Alicia.
all that. So like,
All right, see ya. Good to see you. Thank you. Anyways,
something I think is wild is like some Americans, when you bring up things from other countries, they're like, "Hey, I live in America. I don't care about that," as if it has no basis in anything reality.
I mean, I live in America, and I know other countries have verified facts.
Yeah,
yep.
exactly. We have scientists and doctors, all that too. So like,
I mean,
Hi, Billy. How are you?
there is a fun fact that I always use against that. It was a Japanese scientist who figured out how to make the blue light filters that make our phones work. So if they say,
yeah,
"Oh,
blue
America
LEDs.
matters," they don't use phones.
Like the current commander of the International Space Station, he's Danish.
Did not know that.
Really?
To know.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it was the current or the former, one of the two.
Another fact just absolutely love it when people say is they always say that men go out hunting because men are stronger, when the actual historical fact behind it is, in early society, if a woman were to be lost, that is, someone who gave birth to children, that is a planner, that is gathering, that is, color recognition, a
Yeah,
lot of different things are lost. If a man goes, unlives in a hunt or something, okay, women can choose a new man. It is
in
less
early
of a law.
society, men were expendable, women were important.
Hmm. But they always want to twist that to, well, males were just so strong, and it's like, no, not really.
Well, yeah, they were stronger and had better stamina, but they were also expendable.
So, I just want to respond to this comment. Less than demure means that, like, I don't want to hear anything that's disrespectful or just like too invasive a question. Anything that's like too graphic of a question to ask on a live, that's kind of what I mean. Just like, keep it like how you talk to your grandmother, And I understand that's a generalization because I'm sure some people don't talk to their grandmothers.
Transgender isn't really a gender identity, speak the facts. Being a woman or man is a gender identity. We see ourselves as women and men.
This scared you?
I just hadn't seen it before, so you shifted your head, and my eyes were like, "Holy, oh, there's something there." On my phone, your head is usually right in front of it.
That's the cartoon version of me.
Yeah, I just didn't see it.
Oh my god, hey.
Oh my god, hey, it's ITGIRL.
What's up, girl?
Hello. Do we have any oppositions on here?
Not yet. We
I
did.
just got out of one. I got kicked because I actually proved them right. I proved them wrong, and they kicked me as soon as I did.
Were you on an opposition live?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Okay, it was I don't know their name, like the host name I don't remember, but it was Martha and somebody else. Martha,
If you ask them,
Martha
they
said
weren't
trans women
proven
aren't
wrong.
women, but she said that women are people who wear dresses with long hair and can
I do
present.
that.
So what was she arguing about? Like, I have her recorded saying that.
So they're saying that Irish men wearing kilts are women.
Yeah, that's what Martha said. Not in that live, but I've recorded her saying it before. And the people in the live heard it before too. They said it. They backed me up.
So like,
Derek, there is no man in here other than Ace. I think Ace is a man. Are you a man, Ace?
I'm a man.
Yeah,
I'm a man.
Okay, good.
Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, I'm a man. Had to check.
Well, if I look down there, I would be a man too, but I don't see myself as a man.
yeah, I mean,
And I don't act or get treated like a man or look like a man, so.
honey, it's not like it's not a man part. It's the lady part.
Same here, baby. Same here, honey.
Yeah. I look down there and I still see a woman, honestly.
And that's hard for people to accept.
Yeah. Well, the thing is they're jealous they've never experienced it.
Right.
Sophia, I actually really don't have an Adam's apple. Like
Madam's apples.
you can't see my Adam's apple like at all. It's like smaller than a small grape. You can't see it at all. Like it's not visible, and you can barely even feel it.
I snuck into your room and cut it off.
Also, I just want to be clear. I am a cis man with a beard with male genitalia. I do not have an Adam's apple. I have never had one.
Yeah, I never
and
had
I have
one.
never
Well,
been confused for
I
a
did
woman.
used to have one, but it wasn't that big, so it's not like really noticeable. You know, like you can't really see it if like you're just looking at me.
Yeah,
You'd have to be
mine's
like looking by my side.
mine's like right here.
Like I can feel mine, but like it's so small you can't see it at all. Like no one can see it. Not even if I like outstretch my neck, it's not even visible.
Yeah, I like also when I like trained my voice, like it got my larynx to move up, so the Adam's apple is like less visible anyways, you know?
Yeah, you sing too?
I do sing.
I used to sing, but I mean, I vogue now.
You vogue now?
But
I've always vogued. I've vogued since 2016. So.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to learn how to vogue.
oh, we have a Nazi in the comment. Germany was right. Being a Nazi isn't a good look, unguided comment.
Schnazzi
It's a
or
really,
Yahtzee,
really bad
okay?
look.
You have to
Oh,
say
sorry.
Schnazzi or Yahtzee. We do not condone any hate or violence on this
Paparazzi.
live stream. This is for entertainment purposes. We love the TikTok shop.
I'm gonna say 1930s and 40s German instead.
Paparazzi was
Sounds
right.
better.
Paparazzi was right.
Oh,
Germany wasn't right in the 30s and 40s, dude. Way from right. And if you think they were right, something's wrong with you.
I mean, even Germany says Germany wasn't right.
Yeah,
seriously,
exactly.
Elon Musk for president? You want a non-US citizen to be president? Really?
Hey, he won't
And
be a president,
going,
but
do we remember how crazy the Republicans were about Obama's birth certificate? Do you remember that? Does anyone remember that? I remember that.
That was like the first time I could vote.
I'm not American, so I don't remember that.
Oh, it was a huge big thing. Basically, they were saying that because Barack Obama was
No, Dante. Hey, Dante, no, but you are well within your freedom and right to be an asshole. You are. You have that right. As an American, you have that right.
Like, America is literally becoming like Russian oligarchy with 1930s and 40s German leadership. It's so crazy. You guys are so fucked.
Yeah.
I know. We have merchandise of our politician.
We have an orange as president. We have an orange squash from Vegetable Life. Like, what are we, Vegetable World or whatever that cartoon is called? Like, come on.
Oh, VeggieTales?
VeggieTales have the orange
VeggieTales, yes.
Unguided
Did you just come
never
out with
been
that?
heavy
Because
on
that was
Europe,
good.
especially
That's a
Denmark.
news one. That's a new one for me. Huh?
The whole of Europe is literally laughing at the US right now. No one respects you guys at all.
Oh, I know. We're awful.
We are having meetings in Paris, all of Europe, to discuss what we're gonna do about you guys.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Just focus on DC. Don't focus on California. Just leave California out of it, okay? Thank you.
The two suns we dropped
Yeah,
to
I'm in New
win.
York.
You know, even if you didn't drop the nukes, you would have still have won, right? You were pretty much on your way to winning. You just avoided having to invade Japan.
Yeah,
I mean, like I'm actually fucked. Like my doctor's in DC.
Language. Oh, your doctor's in DC?
Yeah, like my doctor, like he's like pretty known, but he's in DC. Like he's like I'm fudged.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have to find one in New York, but like I don't know.
Have you talked to your doctor recently?
Yeah, he's recommending me people, but he knows like I don't. Come on, like he knows me the best though.
Yeah, I feel that. I heard. I don't know how far Massachusetts is for you, but like I hear Massachusetts is another good state.
Yeah, but that's like so far away. Like DC's
guy,
like right
you are so lost. Good guys lost World War II, and it shows. No, the good guys won. And if you think that the good guys lost, you really are delusional.
Yes, talk about Delulu.
Cheering for Voldemort.
He's the type of guy who thinks like Sauron was the good guy in Lord of the Rings.
Orcs kind of had a point.
Yeah. Wasn't the orcs the good ones? The only world war where I can agree that there wasn't good guys or bad guys is World War One, because like there really wasn't good guys or bad guys that war. It was just an unfortunate one. There wasn't good guys or bad guys there.
The assassinator that started it all was a bad guy.
Why are you saying grammar, Dance? Hey, if it's targeted towards me, I'm Danish, so if I'm saying something wrong, English isn't my first language, but like I'm still better at English than most Americans are. So
I seem to understand you pretty well, so if I notice anything, glaring, I'll try to let you know and see if I can get the right word for you.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty good at English. Like I started using computers really early in my life. Like back when I was like, I used my dad's PC like at 4 already. So like I was on the internet quite early. I'm 22 by the way. So like my English level when we started having English in 5th grade, 4th grade, like was way higher than anyone else's. Like I got an A+ on my final year exams in the English spoken.
Let's see who we. Oh, it's Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
I feel like it's been a couple. I feel like it's been a couple days. I missed you.
I has the flu.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, you had the flu before too. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Pumpkin.
It's all good.
Do you are you like making yourself soup and stuff?
Oh hell yeah. Tomato.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out now because I'm getting tired because it's already like
Okay.
I know I'm not tired. It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna stay up for a long time, but I'm gonna get off TikTok.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too. If you're still on like
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you were saying.
Asparagus soup
I'm so
is far
sorry.
superior to tomato soup.
I prefer chicken broth, but I don't have any bouillon cubes or anything like that.
Have you tried asparagus soup? Like, it's pretty fucking banger.
I love
Yeah.
asparagus,
I've
but
never
I've
had
never had the
asparagus.
soup.
So
I
do you
love
like
asparagus, but I've never had the soup.
Do you like boil the asparagus?
I can't remember how it's made. I just had it like 2 or 3 times, and it's so fucking good. I
Yeah,
love
like
it.
I'm tempted to look up that recipe because that's probably really good for you too.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Everything that's a vegetable or fruit is good for you in some way or manner.
Yeah. But asparagus, I
How-
feel like really like gets the toxins out, you know?
Yeah,
Grilled
it
asparagus
does.
is so great. I love it.
Oh, I love grilled asparagus.
Me too.
You know, I couldn't say asparagus when I was younger. I kept on calling it asparagus.
Asparagus.
Ooh,
Asparagus.
shepherd's pie. You know what? We can just make this a friendly live. If ops
Yeah.
come, they come. But you like anyone that wants to come up can come up.
If you're friendly, you're good.
Yeah, you can hang.
Shepherd's pie is like one of the best things to come out of Britain.
I'd never had it.
Oh, it's so good.
Shepherd's pie. Oh my god, yeah, it's really good. It's so simple too, but like comforting.
I mean, when you logically
Like
think
a
about it,
layer of ground beef and like peas and carrots and corn, right? There's corn
Yeah.
in there.
Some put
And then
mushrooms in.
gravy with like mashed potatoes on top. There's no
in most
crust.
cases, and the thing about that is most people are like, because of what it's made in.
What is it made in?
Well, the original shepherd's pie, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm thinking about haggis. My bad.
Yeah, that's it. I was just gonna say you're thinking of haggis.
Yeah, I'm thinking of haggis. I've had haggis.
I've never had haggis. I've been. It's a Scottish thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just intestines in a sheep's
'Cause
stomach.
I've been to Ireland, but they more had a black pudding kind of vibe over there.
Blood
Which
pudding.
I like black pudding. It's good. It's like
Yeah,
blood
blood
sausage.
pudding is blood pudding. I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure.
sorry, anyone. If that. Sorry, if that triggered anyone. I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear what got triggered, so.
That looks so good. The asparagus soup.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You should really try it. It's super
Yeah,
great.
I'm probably gonna make it. I'm always trying to like come up with new things to make. I've been making like Japanese curry a lot lately.
I've actually never had Japanese curry.
Ooh, it's really good. I'm sure you can find it in the store, but they have like it comes in like a little like rectangular box and it says like Japanese curry on it, and it's like a bouillon brick of like curry. And basically you just cook like your meat and your potatoes and your carrots and stuff and onions. And then like
closest I've had to it
add
is
water.
like you can buy some in Netto here in Denmark. You can buy some ramen with Japanese curry.
Yeah. So like the Japanese curry, honestly, like it's kind of like a stew almost. Oh, they're gone. Hey Daniel, how you doing?
What happened now?
Oh no, I was just saying hi to my friend Daniel. Hi Daniel.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering, my name is Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you, Vanessa.
I feel like you told me that, but now I remember again. I try to like do my best to remember.
Oh yeah. I don't blame you. You don't know me that well yet, so.
Like I know Damage 1 is Daniel. DMG 1.
Yeah, I just saw you saw his username and then said Daniel, and I was just like, do you guys even know what my name is? I don't use my name here on TikTok.
Yeah. Your name is Vanessa.
Yeah. Vanessa Ophelia Højgaard.
Huh?
Vanessa Ophelia Højgaard.
Ophelia.
That's my full name.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Ace Council member number 4 is back.
Welcome back, Ace.
I wish we had an op, because like I feel like this would be a good panel.
I mean, yeah, I got scientific. I can't say his name, but has the historical range, and other person I can't say the name of has the informational range, and you have personal.
Oh yeah, Ace, if you didn't hear it, my name is Vanessa, by the way.
Vanessa? Okay. I will try to remember that. I usually go off of usernames.
Ace, what did you say your name was? I was distracted with something.
Usually I just Ace Council,
Oh, okay.
Any part of it.
Okay.
Forgive me if anyone.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna age verify, and then you can say what you're gonna say. Hi, what's your age? I don't like it. Okay, what are you gonna say, Pumpkin?
Apologize for anyone trying to pronounce my username.
That's okay.
Sanguine Pueri?
Yeah.
Sanguine Pueri?
Yeah.
Is it
it's Latin?
Oh. Latin for what?
Part of it I can't say on here.
Yeah.
Let's say it involves a lot what I had to deal with as a child.
Oh. Gotcha.
We all know what sanguine means. It means a little red Kool-Aid.
I was having to piece my brain around that one for a second.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not always the smartest.
I'm not
the music was fire. I just didn't trust it, because like I wasn't like I wasn't gonna wait for what they were gonna say,
All I heard was Mexicana music, and I'm like, yeah, I don't trust that, so I dropped it.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's just gonna be someone that like I don't know.
It always seems like.
Hi, Amra. What's your age?
22.
Okay, cool. Just 1 second. Someone was saying something.
Of course.
Oh, I think I was just saying if it's a mute, static, or they're avoiding the question, it's never good.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, how are you today?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm fabulous.
Nice. Cool. What's up?
That is.
Okay. Did you just come up to hang out?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I use the women's restroom? I mean, when I'm out in public, yes. But most of the times,
I do too.
you don't have to.
I don't feel safe in the men's restroom, to be honest. Like, men stare at me, they gawk at me, and they fucking creep at me. It's so weird, and I look way too much like a woman to ever feel at home in the men's restroom. I've even been told I was in the wrong restroom. So, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to the men's room.
As a man, I would prefer the women's restroom because I have seen way too many men use the urinals and not wash up. It is absolutely disgusting.
That is horrifying.
Sorry, Amra, what?
I have a story right in the bathroom.
You have a story about the bathroom?
Yeah.
That redhead, there
I'm
is
like a
nothing
little
to
child
feel.
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That laughing was a bad sign.
That redhead, like there is nothing to feel about me being in the women's restroom because like it's in enclosed booths. So like there is it's a very small fraction of trans people that are creeps. There's way
And
more
like,
cis people that are creeps.
and Ace, you wouldn't just like walk into the women's restroom, right? Like you would just like if it was like a situation where someone like destroyed the men's bathroom, like
No, I'll just hold it in. There is only one time when I'm not cleaning and I made sure there's no one in there that I've ever entered a woman's bathroom. And I was, I think, 7 at the time, at an amusement park and had to go and misjudged which door it was. That is the only time.
yeah.
I've actually like after coming out, I don't fear going to the public bathrooms anymore because like women's restroom are so much more cleaner than the men's. Like so much more. Like women has a basic understanding of shared spaces and hygiene. Men don't. Men's restroom are so nasty.
I can confirm that. I used to work as a janitor. It's
I can confirm it too. I used to work as a cleanup crew.
oh, I am so sorry for you.
Wow.
Also, something else I would like to note with that: if a man wants to enter a woman's bathroom and do anything bad, they are not going to take years of therapy and hormones to do so.
Yeah.
They'll just do it.
Facts.
They would just like take it on once and go in there. I do it every day and do my makeup, my hair. I color my hair. I like make outfits that go together and look good. Someone that just does it to creep on women wouldn't go to all that trouble.
Yeah.
And I hate the people that are like, you're just doing it to creep on little kids. And I'm like, men in the men's bathroom could creep on little boys there.
And you as a parent should be chaperoning your child.
Yeah, you do not let your child in the bathroom alone. People need to understand that.
My mom didn't. My mom brought me into the women's restroom actually when I was a little boy.
when I was like really young, I think I was like. See, the thing with me is I could not be left alone because of my health issues growing up. So my mom had to take me into the women's bathroom constantly. Never went in on my own, ever.
But like that redhead,
so if you're with your
like,
kids,
it's
like there's
so
like
few
nothing to worry
trans
about.
women that do things like that.
You gotta protect your child at the end of the day.
There's way more cis men creeps than there are trans women creeps. By far.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I hate to say it, the number is shockingly really high.
Yeah.
Like
you would think in this modern age that people would understand things better, like, hey, that's not good, let's not do that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help. Sin of empathy.
If you guys do want to talk to some more ops, then we could restart the live. That usually helps.
Yeah, we can try that. I feel like talking down to some brain dead sheep for a bit.
I know, right? I'll follow you, Ace. But I'm gonna just end the live, and I'm gonna be back immediately. I'll restart it. But,
also, real quick, I just wanted to help spread the word. If anyone is needing a free LGBTQ plus therapist, I have a bachelor's degree in therapy. Feel free to DM me. Free of charge, I can't prescribe
That's awesome.
I need a therapist.
That's awesome.
Feel free to DM me. Even earlier today when
Okay.
in this live, I had to drop it so I could help be a therapist for someone.
Okay. That's cool.
That's awesome.
That's
You do
other
good work.
And of course, I
Yeah.
always say I keep it all confidential. I ain't telling anyone about anything. I don't care if they know you, if you confirmed it. I ain't talking about what is said.
Gotcha.
Ace, I followed you, by the way.
Yeah, I followed you too. Well, I thought I followed. Oh, you must be private.
Yeah, he's private.
Yeah.
Private.
Yep,
All right.
I'm gonna
unfortunately.
follow. But
Yeah, I'll restart the live. Just come back.
I'll see you in a moment.